and welcome back to Cap Chat. Thank you for joining us again. My name is Vanessa Victor, and my lovely co-hosts I have with me Neema Lois and Nancy Masengo.
Hey.
Hapa on Cap Chat tunakuletea highlights za week na story mbalimbali zilizo tuvutia tukafikiri kwamba tu share na nyie tuone na nyie mnafikiria vipi. Let's kick things off right away. Miss Tanzania, Queen Elizabeth, she went and represented us in the Miss World. Unfortunately, she did not win the crown. And my namesake from Mexico, Vanessa Ponce, is the one who actually took the crown. Wow. But despite that, I think she represented Tanzania very well. What do you guys think?
Well, she carries herself very well. And it brought, when she won in her preparation to Miss World, it brought so much hope. And everyone was looking forward. We thought, like, you know, this time we got a shot. Like, we finally have a chance, have an opportunity. We're going to, you know, take something home. But, you know, competitions are competitions. You never know who is going to be taking the crown home. A winner has to come. So still, all in all, she did a very good job. I think she played it well.
Nancy, if you look at Tanzania's history with Miss World, we don't generally do well in it. Apart from Nancy Sumari, we don't do well
and
in it.
And a few others.
And this time around, we had our hopes really high. What do you think was the problem here?
I think the Miss World, I mean Miss Tanzania beauty pageant was had I think some major changes. So I think it was too soon to actually have the competition to where we want it to be. So I think we should give ourselves a bit of time and wait for next year. Maybe we could do better. Indeed, she had a fair chance, like what Neema said, but you know, for any sort of like institution to do well after such major changes, it takes time to sort of like put measures in place and to ensure that to put strategies in place to see how they're going to actually achieve that Miss World beauty pageant, if we ever do that. During the Nancy Sumari's era and Flavia Matata, I think I would comfortably say Nancy Sumari won on her own back, meaning that she was good enough to actually go and contest this and win it because the way she's been raised. So she was prepared actually to go out and conquer the world stage. So
if that's the case, are you trying to say that all these other Miss Tanzanians are not prepared and then they don't have an advantage now? Because another thing that's been said is the new Miss Tanzania committee wasn't really taking advice or criticisms or comments from the public. They would delete messages or comments or advice that was posted on Instagram. So
advice is, you know, usually people say you don't see yourself. Anywhere uwezi ukajiona vile watu wengine wanakuona. So I think when you take the third eye, it's always the best thing because all these inputs, they make you be able to overcome those challenges, which obviously ungekuwa peke yako you would have been blind to.
That's true.
Yeah.
And on to our next topic, Project Stigler's Gorge. This has been a very long talked about topic. Inaonekana inazidi kushika kasi after the Prime Minister of Egypt and our President Magufuli signed a contract to develop it further. And even the President of Egypt, through a phone conversation with President Magufuli, said that this will be a corporation prototype in Africa.
Man, that is so exciting. You know, like, I have a program on the environment. So I was like visualizing, look at that. You know, having this major project in the middle of a reserve with so much water coming in for hydropower, for wildlife, etc. You know, it's just going to uplift everything. And I know the president says there was a lot of sort of people were not for, some people were not for this, but I think itakuwa ni project moja poa sana for us Tanzanians, and I think the rest of Africa, I think wasubiri what's coming from here.
But the contract, are we very comfortable with it? The terms and conditions, because I've been passing kwenye mitandao ya kijamii and looking at the watu wanasema nini, the comments na nini. Watu wengi wanaohofia ni kama tumejicommit kwenye kitu ambacho baadaye kisije kikatufunga au kikatuwekea. It's a good project, but also at the same time maneno yanayoendelea kwenye mitandao ni kama are we really keen on this? Are we ready for this?
What are people saying with regards to the terms and conditions?
Wanaona kama tumejipeleka in like a lion's den enclosed. We are they are doing, it's a good one, but then kwamba in the years to come hatutaki kuwakabidhi other people, you know,
our resources and whatnot. I think ni a fair it's ni kawaida kuwa na wasiwasi kwa sababu unakumbuka hii ni nchi yetu, hii ni mali yetu. So Tanzanians have every right to be concerned because it's theirs. Lakini natumaini na naamini kwamba serikali yetu ina good intentions na sisi na kutuendeleza sisi. So personally, I think having concerns and reservations is a good thing. Lakini I think they have the good intentions. So let's be positive about it.
We'll keep on praying for it.
And just to add on that, I don't think our president will let anyone take advantage of us. I think the rest of the world knows that. Tanzania is not the Tanzania of the back day when people would actually come here and give us their terms and conditions. I think we are past that.
Okay, guys, let's move on. We think we could talk about this for quite a bit. Our next story is about border drivers. They got arrested after they actually destroyed a DART bus. And all of this started because a border driver was arrested for using the DART route. This angered the fellow border drivers who were then also arrested. Because I think they thought because their friend was arrested and if they did all this damage, they weren't going to get caught. Unfortunately, they did get caught. But border drivers seem to have this almost gang mentality. And it never matters whether you're right au umekosea. Yani wao mwenzeo akipatwa na tatizo, wamepatia hajapatia.
This is a very serious case, but the good side of it, I like the unity of border guys.
You do?
I do. Those guys are very...
Actually, nasio border too. Ata Bajaj drivers, they are very united.
But they're very united. Drivers are more disciplined. Jamani, border. If you ever sort of like have a collision with a border driver, yani, the safest way kwako ni kwamba just speed to the nearest police station or ama wende ukimona traffic officer pale, pull your car there. Even it's not even safe ukimona a traffic officer pale kwa sababu these guys will come and lynch you.
Lakini swali langu mimi nataka niulize ladies is this. Why do they automatically react kwamba tuvunje au tuharibu au tumlipizie? Kwa nini hamnaga ile rationality thought kwamba kuna vyombo vya sheria? We have the police. Kwa nini usiwache wafanye kazi yao? Kama ameonewa, lakini kama ana makosa, mwache take responsibility.
Shida Vanessa ni kwamba most border drivers, they're very young. Kwa hiyo hata maturity wise, unajua young people wanakuaga hot-headed sana. Kwa hiyo it's probable that wao na shida nyingine kwanza they're very young. Alafu shida nyingine ni kwamba huwa wanaonewa. So kwao wao wanaona kwamba justice huwa haitendeki kwao.
I think sio tu
inferiority complex.
The fact also I think basi ni system. Unajua ni system of how people have been brought up. And ile tulivyoikiwa kwa vichwani kwetu. Kwa watu wengi wanahisi wanakuwa kwamba wanaona watu ndio wana take they have the control.
Hata kama wao ndio wamekosa bado wanaona kwamba tunaonewa.
Kwa sababu wanaona that's the only opportunity waliokuwa nayo ya kuwa na control, ya kuweza kufanya kitu. Mara nyingi wenyewe kuna watu they are deciding things for them or they are running the things for them. But ikitokea makosa ndio wanaona sasa hapa na sisi tukomeshe tuonyeshe.
Aya, tukiingia kwenye story yetu nyingine, jirani zetu Kenya, this week wame unveil new generation coins, which I find is really awesome. These coins can be used by the visually impaired. They can be able to tell the difference of what the denominations are. They've removed pictures za maraisi wa zamani, wameweka pictures za wildlife ambao inapatikana in Kenya. I think this is genius.
It is. Actually, guys, I was watching the unveiling of the coins. President Uhuru Kenyatta was there. and you can actually see the excitement on his face. The thing I like about Uhuru Kenyatta is yani yeye hawezagi kuficha zile emotions zake. He's so open, and he was clapping so much, and everybody else walikuwa wamemaliza kuclap, yeye bado ana clap and making reference to the coins. So it's a fantastic move for Kenyans, and to add on that, it has like the 5 game, like the world. So it is a good way for, I think, tourism as well.
Yes.
Because watalii wakienda na Kenya wanaona kwamba actually we can go to the park and see these fantastic wild animals. So it's a fantastic move for Kenyans.
Well, for me, I love them. They look nice.
But what's the but?
But this is again just my opinion. The fact that they've removed everything from the past, like the presidents, the history. For me, I feel like they've covered that Kenyan history. Yani wameondoa ile historia ambayo Kenya imepitia.
Lakini wameitoa kwenye coins, sio kwenye notes.
Sawa, kwenye coins. Yani they could even have like 2 coins with that. Yani wametoa.
Wangemweka nani wamtoe nani?
That's a difficult one.
The father of their nation.
Wapili
Jomo.
They wange way down, wange go through their history.
They didn't want to do that because I tell you something. Yes, kama sisi, we have the late Julius Nyerere. Without him, kila mtu tusingefika hapa. Amesaidia nchi yetu sana. Lakini ukumbuke kwamba I think maybe what they were trying to say or trying to show is kwamba it's a way of showing you what we have. After anybody from the world goes to Kenya and changes money, akiangalia kwenye coin, anaangalia what's there now.
It's the perfect way for advertisement in regards to
they're
tourism.
They're showcasing what they have.
Kabisa.
Yeah, and for like people like coin collectors in the Western countries, this is such a big thing. It would be such a big thing for them to collect coins like that.
Well, it's okay. But still,
you're entitled to your opinion. It's perfectly fine. Lakini tukibaki huko Kenya, they celebrated Jamhuri Day recently, just a few days after the launch of the coins, and President Uhuru Kenyatta took a slightly different route by not wearing a suit and instead being in military garb, as you can see on the screen right now. I think he looks very dashing.
He does. Yes, kabisa.
Is there like strict rules like one has to wear? Like he's the president. I think he was.
He's also the chief of the
commander-in-chief. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, but the way people have been keeping it, like they were expecting.
They're forgetting, I think, that important factor that he is actually the commander-in-chief.
Yeah. Well, why? He
has an absolute right to say, "I'm going to run the military." He has that. Even President Magufuli,
if he decided to wear this military garb every day, he could.
He could absolutely.
But people. But you know that
if our president decided to wear military garb every day, he could. Because he's the commander-in-chief.
Of course, they should have that. Wiki moja amue. Lakini kwa this, mimi sijui kama na nyinyi mnaangaliaga, mimi nachokiangalia. Na the small details the Kenyan president ambao ukivifuatilia vinafurahisha sana. He's always wearing a wristband ya Kenya with the ile ilotengenezwa na beads. I love that piece so much. I think it's quite a nice move. I wish our president was wearing such a thing as well.
Ni mzalendo. Sasa ukisema hivyo unakuwa unamwonea rais wetu. You know why? Because President Kenyatta ni mzalendo kwa njia tofauti. Iyo kuvaa wristband ya nani Kenya is one of the ways. Lakini hata sisi rais wetu ni mzalendo kwa njia tofauti. Kuna nyingine unaweza ukawa usizione, nyingine tunaziona. Yeah.
And you know, like a wristband, it's a cool thing done by cool people. So I consider Uhuru Kenyatta to be quite a cool president.
But he is a cool guy. Like general consensus, and people talk about him. They talk about him like he's a cool guy.
He is. So you can pull that off. I don't think other presidents, if you're all stuffy, you know, I can imagine some African presidents wearing some.
He's always on his suit and wearing that wristband. Always. Whenever you check him, akiwa kwenye mikutano, akiwa kwenye hadhara, lazima atavaa amevaa suit yake, atavaa na hiyo wristband ya Kenya. Always. And I think it's really, as Nancy said, it's cool.
Yes,
it's cool.
Over a certain character to pull that off.
So I think the consensus here is that President Kenyatta is cool.
The cool president.
Yes.
And moving on to our next story. This one is quite a sad one, but I believe if the crime fits, then hey, you gotta pay for the consequences of your actions. A Mozambican woman has been sentenced to life in prison here in Tanzania after she was found with cocaine as she was entering the country. Despite her lawyer pleading for leniency due to her having 2 children, the judge said that crimes related to drugs have no leniency, as is stated in the Constitution.
Absolutely.
I think she should have thought of those kids before she chose to carry those drugs.
I agree with you, Vanessa, and that's actually what was going through my mind. Nilikuwa nafikiria kwanza, kwani hakujua kwamba she has 2 kids back in her home country.
It's like crying over spilled
milk.
milk.
Mimi naifigi our drug dealers watu wanajihusisha kwenye madawa wana de facto wanajihusisha ina maana tayari wana roho ngumu. Alafu baadaye yakitokea kutokea wanakuwa wanawashikilia watoto wao au familia zao kama mabango au ndo wanaombea msamaha.
Lakini kumbuka lazima kuna mlango ambao unamfungulia au sijui drug lord ili aweze kuingia. Atakutamanisha na quick money sijui nini lakini maji yakishafika shingoni umekamata wewe
peke yako.
She's the one who's going to spend her life in jail. Those drug dealers are not going to take care of those children.
Absolutely. And the thing
Matter
is,
of fact, there might even be victims into it again, baadaye wakija kutumika watoto hao kuja kwenye mambo ya madawa tena.
And you know, like, I don't mean to sound harsh, lakini ukiangalia like she has 2 kids, but back home here in Tanzania, ukiangalia the effects of drug misuse, jamani, we have like our musicians, music stars who are in serious trouble, they're losing their career. So there's no way that she'll say my 2 kids are going to suffer when our nation is going through so much trouble because of drug use. I think she should
have also this mentality kwamba kama ilikuwa anajihusisha na madawa, basi those kids are better off without her. Do you guys have that?
No, I don't condone what she's done. Lakini I think every situation ni tofauti. Unaweza ukafikiri labda mmoja wa watoto wake alikuwa anauma ndio maana kalazimika kufanya hivyo. Au labda ni tamaa, subiri, au labda tu ni tamaa ya hela. Either way, those children are going to suffer for not having a mother.
Absolutely.
Whether it's a good mother, it's a bad mother, it's a horrible mother, they're going to suffer.
And you can
regardless.
never equate a mother's absence in a child's life, because I've heard of mothers in prison whose kids go to see them. Kwa hiyo mama, you know, mama yani wanasema
mama tu.
Yes guys, mama ni mama hata awe vipi. Kwa hiyo those kids will definitely miss their mama, and Christmas is coming.
Oh, and ubaya ni kwamba anakitumikia kifungu chake hapa Tanzania na watoto wake wapo
kwa sababu ameleta hizo dawa kwetu. What she was doing is hizo dawa zinge affect watoto wetu
wa Kitanzania.
Yes. So she has to pay for the crime here.
So the children ni kama wamepitia, ni kama mama amekufa in one way or another.
The most the advocate can do to help her ni kwamba aombe if she can serve the sentence back in her country.
Yeah, I think that will be better.
Ili awe karibu na watoto wake.
I found this particular next story hilarious but sad at the same time. So a goat was found in the back of a car owned by Tanzania Investment Bank. They've admitted it was their car. They own it. But the way this poor goat was being transported though, guys, it's crazy. I don't think it's humane. I mean, I know we love meat. Like, we enjoy eating goats, choma, kila kitu, lakini unamsafirishaje hivyo? Na sio tu gari kama ilishaona. Mimi I've seen goats being transported in the craziest ways alive. I've seen one on top of a petrol tanker.
Really?
Yes. You know, do you think this is fair?
So
even the person who's going to eat that goat is going to get cursed.
It's not fair because now we
kwanza subi wanasafirishwa kwa ajili ya nyama.
Sinaliwa.
Au kwa sababu wanakuja kufugwa.
Wanakuja kuliwa.
Kama wanakuja kuliwa kwa nini wasiwachinjie huko kabisa?
Because it's not going to be fresh. If it's like a cross country 14 hours, 5 hours.
I know, but
sky ndani ya gari. Because that car
looks like atanukisha gari.
Afungue vioo.
Yes, atanukisha gari.
Wamwekee kama karatasi au boxi.
Nakubaliana na wewe, lakini watu Do you think wanafikiria hivi?
I think that's very bad publicity for the company responsible. I wouldn't want to mention it, but
It's TIB, they've admitted. Tanzania Investment Bank.
Days are gone where you would pull something like that and get away with it, because now we have animal rights operating in TZ.
What animal rights? That goat is still going to get killed and eaten.
Yes.
Lakini that image is
Yeah.
not right. They're supposed, what I'm curious ni kwamba wame-admit. And then what next?
Kwa hiyo unataka nini? Huyo alikuwa anaendesha gari aliyemweka huyo mbuzi afukuzwe kazi?
Sio kufukuzwa. Inabidi awajibishwe. That's not animal rights.
Sasa subiri.
Yani if the European communities wangekuwa...
Sasa, but we're not the European community, this is Tanzania. Wewe, how many times have you been on the road and seen animals put in this way?
No, I've not seen animals kept that way.
Me mchaga naendaga Moshi, so I've seen this stuff a lot. I like road trips as well. I see this stuff a lot.
Alafu sasa the crazy part ni kwamba barabara nzima hamna hata mtu huyu kapiga picha, hamna hata walomsimamisha au kuuliza kwamba kwa nini amebeba mbuzi. Look at that poor goat, that face,
and the wind is like blowing on its face. Oh man!
Don't bring your chaganess here right now, but just look at that face. And anaonekana like it's thinking, oh my God, what way?
I just think that we need to be very conscious of the fact that what we're putting into our bodies, number one, and how we treat the things that we're putting in our bodies. Like, before it's killed so that we can have sustenance, it's a living thing. And it should be given a basic,
right treatment.
Yes, I think so. I completely 100%
And just because it's an animal, it doesn't mean that it doesn't feel pain. It does feel pain.
I don't think that bottom line, that was not a cute, it was not a nice move at all. And
it's not a good look.
And it's not even funny.
And moving on to our best story of today. Our co-host, the resident sports guru, Sebastian Kolora, he got hitched.
Yay, finally, yesterday.
The wedding was beautiful, ladies. What were your highlights?
My highlights were seeing everyone get up and dance for Seba and what's her name? Jackie, yes. That was fantastic. And Seba was so relaxed. Yani alikuwa the best groom out there. Alikuwa relaxed and everybody was so happy. Kwa hiyo, I think there was a lot of love shown for Seba on the day from his family and staff of ITV and indeed Capital Television. So it was really, really good for Seba and we had a great time.
They look happy and beautiful.
With me, first of all, what I would say is I love the vibe of that wedding. It was relaxed. You feel like you want to dance. You just want to get up. Even if you don't like dancing, you just want to get up and dance. And the fact that they had, the friends were there, family, everyone was there celebrating the union of Seba and Jackie. It was such a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
We had fun. The food was great. I'm sad we didn't get to have the cake.
I know.
But still,
Nema's going to be texting you about the cake. Seba's going to be texting you. Nema is going to be texting you about the cake. She didn't get cake.
We're still going to go on that. But bottom line, it was such a beautiful, beautiful
But
pageant.
I also feel like with Seba, he had to have an awesome wedding because he deals with weddings.
Yes.
So if he didn't have an awesome wedding, it would have been like, dude.
And you know, Vanessa, it's like, I was thinking like, the biggest, and this should go for every employee here,
I think everybody.
Yes, the biggest test of how much people feel about you is how many people turn up for your wedding, or if you've lost someone. That's the biggest sort of like temperature. Sort of, it's the best way of telling. Kwa hiyo, mimi nadhani Seba ulitisha in a positive way. So many of us tulikuja pale.
Yeah, Vanessa, you didn't show up. Why?
Because I explained that I had a prior family engagement that I could not break.
Well, you missed out a lot of fun.
I know, but I sent him a text in the morning and he responded. I wished him well, and he knows I wish him well.
Of course.
So it's good. It's all good.
Well, it's a new chapter for him, so when he comes back, we're waiting for all the juicy stories and to know
What
like
juicy stories?
just juicy stories. This is a new life for him, you know, like he just got married and things are going to change a bit. So we're curious for the hot details, you know.
Yeah, and you know, like another thing I picked from Seba ni kwamba ana vitu tofauti. He works here with us guys, lakini other things anafanya like gym. I think Neema, do you belong to that club of theirs?
The workout, we all work out there at the gym,
yes,
right?
so there's that aspect as well, and then there's the AMCing aspect. So he's
multifaceted. He's got his hands in a lot of different things.
He's nicely well-rounded, so it's great.
The best part, I liked it was the dancing for both ways.
But guys, listen. Seba is our co-worker, but we gotta say, Jackie looked beautiful.
She looked very beautiful, and what I loved about yesterday, these two people, I think they had like a rehearsal. They were so cool with everyone, talk to everyone, taking pictures with anyone. You go there and tell her, Jackie, you look so beautiful. She responded very nicely. She was not uptight. She was not being like, you know, other brides that get all crazy on their wedding days, but she was so cool.
Who's next for you?
You,
not me.
We'll vote for
not
you.
it.
I know who's next.
Not
Am I allowed to say?
Yes.
Juliet is getting married in Feb.
We're waiting for that.
Yes.
We're definitely
and
waiting
she was
for
there
that.
trying to be all on diet and stuff.
Guys, that in the topic sometime. Like, we want to know people trying to...
How you prepare for a wedding.
For a wedding.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, you're watching CapChat. Let's go for a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't you move.
Ofa kabambe ni msimu mwingine wa sikukuu ya mwisho wa mwaka, na vituo vyako bora kabisa vya Capital Television na Capital Radio vinakupa ofa kabambe ya punguzo la bei kwenye matangazo yake. Kwa upande wa televisheni ni matangazo ya graphics, na upande wa radio ni matangazo madogo, yani casual adverts. Ofa hii itaanza tarehe 1 mwezi Desemba hadi tarehe 30 mwezi Januari mwaka 2019. Karibu ufurahie ofa hii, ukuze biashara yako. Kwa maelezo zaidi, wasiliana na idara ya masoko kwa simu namba 2775914 au 6 au nukushi 2775915 au barua pepe advertise@itv.co.tz.
For michango. So I don't know. Welcome back to CapChat. You're still here with me, Vanessa, Neema, and Nancy. Tunakushauri, tunakuomba, please tupigie simu kuchangia katika mada yetu ambayo tunaianza sasa hivi, ambayo inauliza unapata kila kitu ambacho unakitamani, or do you usually get what you wish for? Tupigie, call us 0677 333 000 tupe maoni yako. I'll start off with you, Neema. Do you usually get what you wish for?
Honestly, I think so, somehow. Not 100%, but I would say 75-80%.
Really?
Yes.
Why 75-80%?
Okay, I have, growing up, I usually believe in the law of gravity and
karma.
Not just karma, but what you put it out there comes back. And the universal law of attraction. So there was a time I used to practice the universal law of attraction very much, and it worked.
I'd like to know at what age.
So how's it working?
It worked out so much, but the only issue it comes whenever I start putting my doubts, then that's when it starts. It will shake here and there. But everything so far, which growing up, I used to wish working on TV. I'm here. It might not be, you know, but I'm here. I wished I wanted to be in medical school, and I went there. So far the big
But that's
thing.
one thing. First of all, before we get into that, what's the difference between wishing for something and wanting something?
I think wishing for something.
I think wishing haijalishi kwamba kitapatikana vipi. Yani akina ile you can wish something which is so out of the world.
Subiri Dancy, we have Mariam from Mafinga on the line. Mambo Mariam? Hello?
Yeah.
Mariam?
Hi.
Mariam, tupigie tena, tunataka kusikia maoni yako. So you were saying, Nema?
Yeah, I was saying, naisi mtu ukiwish for something, it doesn't matter any kitakuja kujaje au kinapatikana au kipatikani. It's just something, it can be even like.
Lakini put it that way, ushai kusikia ule usema, if wishes were horses, then beggars would ride.
Yeah.
There's no point
I think it's something that is not within your control. That's wishing.
No, a wish is something, you wish for something, and then you have to take steps to make that wish into a reality.
Is it any different?
No, now where's the difference between it and wanting it?
That's what
It's the same concept though. That's what I'm saying. I can wish myself skinny from today until 2020. But if I don't work I'm Oh, tuna Sia from Moshi. Sia, karibu Capitaltvtz.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. How are you?
We're good. Naomba upunguze sauti ya TV yako, tusikilize sisi, ongea na sisi.
Okay, tayari.
Aya, tuambie.
Nimependa your topic mnasema kwamba do you get anything that you wish for?
Yes.
Lakini nitaka kuongea in my case actually sipati anything that I wish for. Yani yakatwa kwamba unakuta I think the opposite ili niweze nikapata something that I wish for. Sometimes I think the reverse. If that's something yani something we are lakini nikataka like to share something.
Asante sana, Sia from Moshi.
Yeah.
So, I think we can wish for anything and everything. I can wish
hiyo ya Sia naisema, nahisi ni sisi sijui kutokujiamini. Ipo sana. Watu wanakuwa ile unaanza kuwish for the opposite ili upate the opposite of what you are actually wanting. And it's like sijui tunakuwa tunaogopa kusema out loud what exactly you want.
I think wishing is subject to karma.
Really? Okay then, I wish, can I make a wish?
Yes.
Okay. I wish that our executive producer, DJ Zimbwe, bakes me cupcakes tomorrow.
That is can that even count in, you know, the wishing, this is
She'll make my wish come true.
True. I think wishing, like I say, it's subject to either karma or someone actually making that happen. When wanting something, Vanessa, you can decide like tomorrow I'm waking up, I'm gonna bake myself some cupcakes.
Yes.
Okay, there's that. Still, this can bring a little bit of a confusion. I want Adija to bake cupcakes.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
wish
we have a man on the line, a guy on the line. Vincent kutoka Manyara, karibu Capitaltvtz. Naomba tueleze unachukuliaje hii mada?
Something. Yes.
Yes, karibu.
Mambo.
Asante, mimi ninavyoona.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes unakuta una jambo unalitaka. Lakini huwezi ukalipata.
Kama nini? Tupe mfano. Vincent, tupigie utupe mfano. Hivyo vitu ambavyo ukavitaka lakini huwezi kuvipata.
Actually, I would like to suggest something to our audience. If you have an Oxford dictionary, please check that out and call us. We'd like to hear the clear definition of that.
the difference between the
Yes.
two. Ili to know exactly what are we dealing with here. Kwa sababu mimi I'm still wondering the
I
wishing,
know what we're
the
dealing
wanting.
with, but nadhani audience kidogo wana.
But just bottom line, do you
to translate kwa Kiswahili?
Okay.
Kuwish ni kutamani, right?
Yes.
Something.
Yes.
And Want is kutaka.
Kutaka, yeah.
Wanting something. Aya, Glory kutoka Moshi, hebu wewe tuambie, unafikiriaje hii topic? Hello?
Hello, nakusikia.
Yes.
Kwa hii topic,
Yes.
yani naona kwamba mara nyingi watu wengi wana wish beyond na wengine wana wish kitu ambacho yani wanaona kama ni cha kawaida kwamba hakiwezi kutokea. Kwa hiyo unakuta mtu amekaa anasema I wish I have labda nipate gorofa, yani from nowhere wengi. Lakini mwingine ana wish kitu cha kawaida, yani kama anaona mara nyingi anakuwa opposite, yani kwamba haitokei. Kwa maana mara nyingi wish zinakuwa haziji kwa sababu inakuwa ni what if itatokea, je, hawana uhakika and they're not sure.
Asante sana, Glory. What do you guys think of what Glory said?
Well, kwanza kwenye upande wa wishing, guys, there's no limit when it comes to wishing. You can wish as big, as crazy as you can. And again, maybe I will stand on my universal laws of attraction. They do come they do come in reality if you really believe in it.
Lakini point yangu inarudi pale. When I feel like you can wish for stuff. We can wish for everything kwenye hii dunia. Tunaweza tukatamani kila kitu ambacho tunaweza kutamani. Lakini does it mean do we have to work on getting it?
I think
I can wish to be a CEO. Lakini kama sifanyi vitu za kunifanya nifike kule, will it ever happen?
Lakini Vanessa hapo. Unajua hivi vitu kwenye wishing inakupa pia opportunity ambayo au ule mlango ambao haupo every single day. Unaweza ukawa na put how many watu tunawajua wanaweka that hard work. They give their all, they work.
Aya, tuna Benedetta from Ubungo. Hi Benedetta. Mambo. Salama. Tueleze unachukuliaje hii mada. Wewe unaweza kupata kila kitu ambacho unakitamani au unapataga kila kitu ambacho unakitamani?
Kwa kweli wewe kupata kile unachotamani, kukua uwe na malengo. Ukiwa na malengo, unaweza ukatimiza angalau ndoto yako unachofikiria.
Aha.
Kwa mfano, kama mimi natamani mimi na watoto waende shule. Naona wao wanachagua shule. Kama kwa na wafundisha mambo ya dini, wajue nini. Alafu pia malengo yao ya kusoma waweke pia karibu.
Aha.
Kwa kufikiria kuwa
Okay. Una make points nzuri sana Benedetta actually. Guys, unaangalia CapChat hapa Capital TV. Tupigie, tupe maoni yako, call us and give us your views on our topic, which is, can you get anything you wish for?
Do you usually get what you wish
for? Do you usually get what you wish for?
There's one part nimehisi tumepata kwamba ile wishes zinazokuja saa zingine inakuwa even the impossible. Unajua the wishing part, tunapewa ruhusa kuishi hata vile vitu ambavyo tunahisi ni impossible. Let's say kwenye upande wa watoto, you know, those are things how do you work on getting that? You might do all the necessary things, lakini kama it's not there, it's not there. Sasa I guess the wishing part. It falls into.
I think it goes back to what we've said when you're wishing something. Nikutamani na I think you can get a lot from wanting something. You can put maybe some hard work or strategies, etc. But with wishing,
I was still saying before tumepata simu. When you wish, inaweza isije with limits beyond it. Vanessa, unaweza kaika kazi nyingi, unataka kuwa CEO fulani. Wangapi tunajua wanaika hizo a lot into it, but then at the end of the day they don't end up. Yani wameka ile kazi inayotakiwa, wanaamka, wanaenda wanakotakiwa. That's where I guess the wishes come in. Yani been a work hand in hand. You can put the hard work.
If that's the case, then what you're trying to say is you can wish for something, but it doesn't always come as you expect it to come.
there's that, oh, there is kwamba, it doesn't mean kwamba lazima eti wewe ufanye extra kazi.
Yeah.
And the wishing part, you can wish it and leave it there. It will find you back.
It's a matter of luck.
But see, labda mimi
yeah.
hapa, I believe in it quite in a slightly different way. Because I believe, apart from things that are legitimately out of your control, vitu ambavyo havipo kwenye mikono yako huweza kubadilisha. Huna capability ya wewe binafsi kubadilisha ambacho ndo unakiwish for. Hapo sawa. Lakini kuna wishes nyingine ambazo zinataka tu additional effort au nguvu za ziada ya kwako mwenyewe kufanikisha. Ambayo utasema kwamba nimetamani na nimewish for this, lakini sifanye chochote kufikia pale, lakini bado nategemea kinifuate. Lakini ukifanya kazi unaweza kukipata. Kwa nini ukae ukisubirie?
Sio kukaa tu ukisubiri, lakini mimi again guys, you might work so hard and still don't get it.
I think that too.
But
you
can
do so much.
Don't wish for something and then not make an effort to get it because you're waiting for your wish kukuja miraculously come true.
Kwa vile ambavyo viko kwenye control yetu, I think those are what we are wanting, and we're in control to get them. Lakini what we are wishing, sometimes we don't have the control.
But have you like been in a situation where someone has said, I always wished I could be so good at what I do, but then after wishing, I don't know, I think they're kind of connected. I think it's very hard to get a clear...
You gotta be careful with what you wish for. Kwa sababu, when you wish, it's in your head, you say it out. Again, guys, you should really take time and look into this, the universe law of attraction. When you wish it, you think it, you put it out there.
Yes,
it comes back to you.
That I believe. If you put out in the world that you want something,
it will bounce back to you.
I agree.
Positive thinking, yeah? It's wanting it bad enough for it to come to you.
Ndio maana nasema ni mawazo yetu tunavyowaza na ukikisema kwamba labda Nancy tangia uko mdogo kuna kitu ambavyo uko unaviongelea vile vile. That is you creating your path. Or in life as you keep on growing, ujakutana na vitu ambavyo vinakurudia but you used to
sawa, lakini pia inabidi ukumbuke kwamba sometimes you wish for something, but you also have to be open-minded and aware enough that when that wish is coming to you or coming back, that you can take advantage and hold on to it. That's why I say sometimes things come back to you, lakini hazirudi kama tulivyoomba zije.
Au zingine tunazisahau. Vitu vingapi tunaviwish, alafu baadaye kikija kutokea baadaye you're like, wait a minute, this looks familiar, like this.
I always wanted this.
Yeah, and then you're like, for a moment you forget kwamba
you even forgot that you wanted it.
Yes. We go through that a lot. Na hisi tukichukua wote miaka yetu ya shule, vitu tulikuwa tunawish vitu ni vingi. Vanessa, I'm sure if you were to line up, it would be like books and books and books of what you were wishing for. And you forgot all about them.
I was actually wishing for books and books and more books. I love books, yes.
I see.
And but my wishes came true.
Okay, what was among the biggest
wishes? You know how
wishes?
did my wish came true?
How?
I got a smartphone, I downloaded an app called UB Reader, and now I download my books.
Okay, leave the books part. What's like the biggest wish which you wanted so long and so bad and it came?
Kitu ambacho mimi the biggest thing ambayo mimi niliwish for, I'm sorry, haijai kutokea na haijatokea na haina dalili za kutokea. So let's leave it there.
For me, the thing I wished for, man, it takes some thinking.
And for me it was for my parents not to get separated. So that's not going to happen.
Still.
It's not going to happen.
The love universe, I'm still standing on it. Once you put it out there, you never know when it's going to bounce back to you.
Tell us a bit about this law, universal law of attraction.
It's quite great, Nancy. When I'll check the books for like The Secret. Are you aware of the book called The Secret? Are you aware of that book? There's a book called The Secret. And it's like unveiling all this. It's the power of positive thinking, the power of what you think and what you say, what you put into the world.
I see.
It bounces back. We should really look into it.
Maybe my wishes are coming true. There is one wish that has been coming true this week.
What wish?
It involves you.
Know what that wish is.
It involves you, Nema. This week my wish came true. So hey.
The love universe is working.
The universe is working. Hey, See, now I think I can buy into this a little bit more.
Neymar's idea.
When you want something and you keep on saying it, it does actually come back. It really works.
Sasa tuangalie sasa adult wishes. Are adult wishes different from wishes that you have ukiwa kijana?
Adult wishes
a child
is to get home and sleep.
Really
And
nice.
get rest. For me, that's an adult wish. Like, just to get, like, no calls from Vanessa.
That's not gonna happen.
Like, just,
not gonna
like, just to relax. Have, like, a whole month. That is a wish
Do
for me.
you have
Or
like
2 months, or even 3.
sorry, say ikifika saa 11 weekdays.
I get so stressed out.
Sorry.
I can't even sleep.
I'm gonna keep calling you.
So you say, those are like,
That
for
is
me,
a wish that is never going to come true.
for me, that's an adult wish. Like, to just be at home, relax.
Yeah.
Have my child being taken care of and just sleep, be on my phone, read a book, watch a nice movie. That is an adult wish.
What's your wish?
For me, I think
Currently.
to be able to take care of my responsibilities without
That is
not
such a
my
grown-up
job.
wish.
Yes, it is, because I have a lot of responsibilities and not be overwhelmed, because I always think like some things, this is too big, how am I going to cope with it? But I manage. So my wish is that I become stronger and stronger and be able to embrace every person that needs my attention at
But
home.
you're a strong character, Nancy.
Yes.
You're quite a strong character. You want to be more stronger than that? Oh,
Yeah.
No, but then there are different types of strengths. Like, I understand what she's saying. Like,
Yeah.
my current wish would be something personal for me. Would be I wish I
to
was
get
less.
married.
No, I wish I was less. Sorry,
I'm
I'm sorry, and don't take this the wrong way, viewers of Capital TV. Mimi ni opinion yangu tu, lakini siamini kwamba a man is the end all and be all of
No,
life.
lakini
So no,
it's okay.
my wish or dream is not to get married.
What is your
My
current wish?
current wish is to be less judgmental and more understanding.
Well, I keep on wishing. I'm wishing that with you, Vanessa, for you.
If you started making my wishes come true this week, so hey, there's a possibility this will happen.
So maybe we can take some day and then look back on all our wishes and see,
Yeah.
Nancy, did you get your wish? I hope I'll get my wish come true. And I hope Vanessa gets her wish come true as well.
Because my wish is self-serving for you, huh?
Not only for me, but for everyone around, you know, like, yeah, I don't want to say too much, but yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Aw. Now I'm just gonna revoke that wish just because.
No, it's already out there. It's already kept.
In
It's
the
going
universe.
to bounce
You
back.
know, like when you're wishing for something, I think a lot of it touches people. Like Neymar, you want your baby to be well looked after. Vanessa, she has something that she's wishing for. So
It involves people.
yes, it involves people, and you know, yeah,
And you involve people as well.
absolutely. Big
But
time.
again, jamani, tusisahau tuwe makini na vitu tunavyovitamani. Saa zingine kikija, you'll be too overwhelmed, you'll be like, ni mimi ndo nilikitakaga hiki kitu, mbona it's not exactly what I thought it will be like. So wanasema be very careful
And for
what
girls,
you
I
wish
think
for.
that involves men usually.
Yes.
Asante, I like that. I like that. We have a next caller. That
Hi,
is Emmanuel kutoka Marangu. Emmanuel, karibu Capitaltvtz. Kwanza tunaomba upunguze sauti ya televisheni yako ili tukusikie, tusikilize kwa kupitia simu yako.
Okay.
Tuambie, unachukuliaje mada yetu leo? Tumempoteza Emmanuel.
Kakimbia wapi jamani? Tupigie tena.
Tupigie tena, au kama bundle limeisha, uendelea kutuangalia tu, alafu hata siku nyingine wiki ijayo utatupigia kwa mara nyingine.
Leo simu za ushagali nyingi leo. Wanawakilisha vyema sana kipindi hiki.
Moshi.
So again, jamani, mimi nasisitiza tu. Let's be very careful for what we're wishing for. Kwa sababu vikija and then you get too overwhelmed with them, you'll be like, jamani mbona?
I agree.
This is not exactly what I was expecting from this wish.
We have Ronald from Moshi. Ronald, karibu.
Jamani.
Watu wangu wa Moshi mnaniangusha jamani.
Vipi? Signal.
Natumia bundle. Lakini one of the things kama ulivyokuwa unasema, there are sayings that are there and have been there for a long time for a reason. Be careful what you wish for. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
Ride them.
Yeah. So you have to be careful, number one, what you wish for. And sometimes just wishing is not enough.
I like what Nancy was getting to. A lot of girls, they wish, and their wishes zikija kutokea sasa zinazo involvement.
Man, guys, young girls out there.
Okay, so if somebody wishes for a guy generally, so what do? I wish for a specific type of man.
They build a man.
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
You are so right there, Nate.
He has to be tall.
Yeah.
He has to have six packs. He has to look so handsome. Has to have nice, perfect dental formula for me and Joy. That is our number one.
Okay.
You enjoy
dental formula. Dental formula. And he has to be of a certain, type. Sasa wakijaga wale wa kawaida.
What's a certain type?
Wakijaga kawaida.
You already has a boyfriend. What are you guys talking about? Ideal boyfriends.
No, hiyo ni tunasema sana the wishes. Ndio tukiwa tunamjenga yule.
Why is she wishing when she already has a boyfriend?
Yule Mr. Perfect wetu. Kwani yule ndio kashatangaza ndoa? Kashatangaza ndoa bado. So we're still wishing.
Anyways, guys, you're watching Capture. Tupo na mimi Vanessa, Nancy na Neema. Tunaenda kwenye break fupi alafu tunarudi ili tucheke kidogo.
Watch Business Edition as we talk to business leaders and experts in sectors that are transforming Tanzania's economy.
To be rich, I have to be a business person.
It's not an easy road at all.
People need to understand. You must quickly think how cost effective are you going to be.
Business acts as a way in which it can bridge that gap.
Business Edition will keep you informed on latest developments in the financial sector, extractive industry, tourism, agriculture, energy, construction, and so much more. Meet entrepreneurs who create employment opportunities. Watch Business Edition on Friday at 8:15 p.m.
Welcome back. You've been with us. Unfortunately, kama ndo sasa hivi umewasha TV yako, umeswitch to Capital TV, tunakaribia mwisho wa hiki kipindi, lakini usijali, kuna vingine vingi vinakuja. Let's actually, before we move on to the memes, the ladies would like to actually wrap up topic yetu in a much better way.
Please do the honors.
We'll do the honors together.
Okay.
Like what Neema you were telling us before we went on break, when you want something, you have 100% control. You can decide after the show, I'm going home.
Yes.
That is within your control. But when you're wishing for something, then other factors will determine whether you go home or not.
Yeah.
That's I think what you are trying to.
Yes, because I would be like, right now I want to go home after here, and I'm going to go home regardless.
Yes.
But I wish I was going somewhere else. So.
Absolutely.
So guys, now let's move on so that we can laugh a little bit, and let's kick it off with this first meme. When the guy who isn't contributing anything starts asking girls what they're drinking. I know people like this. I know people like this. Never, have you ever encountered this?
With guys who you go out and then someone who is
Let's say you go out and then it's a guy and he's got his friends, and then the one friend that's not paying the bill is the one asking everybody what they're drinking. Waiter, let around nyingine.
I think maybe once or twice, and again, it's not a good look. It's never, for me, especially when I know the one who is covering the bill is not who is ordering. For me, it's like, please, can you just sit down? Like, hush, child. Calm down. Let the one who is paying do the honors.
But that's the thing. It's the guy who's not paying wanting to appear important. Like he's the one with the wallet, which is not the case.
But again, it's not a good look.
But
it's
TLC.
It's not.
Remember the music group TLC?
Yeah.
That's what they call a scrub.
You know TLC name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nemo umezaliwa mwaka gani?
Anyway,
that's a story for another day. Let's move on to our next meme, guys. I may act matured, cool and calm, but deep down inside, I want Christmas clothes.
Yes, we want Christmas clothes.
That's me too.
Why don't we have Santa here? Like, we'll be wishing, like, dear Santa, I want new Christmas clothes. Not even one or two.
Actually, you know what we should start with? We should start a secret Santa. You know,
Here
you put a list and then everybody gets one person that they have to buy a gift for.
I don't remember
the last time
I needed.
I would want Vanessa to be my secret Santa.
Why?
Yes, I want you to be, and I write all the list. I think you'll get right most of what I want. So I'll have you or Joyce be my secret Santa, definitely.
Fair enough.
We should start that thing.
Nancy?
I don't want to sound like
of course you don't believe in Santas, but
of course, but I don't want to sound like a wet blanket for those excited about Christmas, etc. But I don't care about clothes.
She does.
No, but the concept isn't just
concept.
clothes. The concept is like presents.
There's
something that you would want.
Presents don't make you happy, Nancy.
Presents. Someone could buy me something else.
Are you happy with presents?
It doesn't have to be clothes.
Then that's a good idea.
It's like something you would want.
Chocolates.
Get chocolates makes you happy more than clothes?
That's your inner child.
Yeah, I like
that's your inner child.
Clothes and shoes. And handbags. And hair.
Me, trips.
Lipstick.
Personally, trips. Trips.
Oh yeah, you're always on trips. But
trips.
Lipstick.
Take me anywhere.
Bags.
Trips.
Shoes. Clothes. I think that's a girl's dream right there.
Me, trips.
Me, chocolates, man.
Trips.
Chocolates. When I have friends traveling, I'm always telling them, have you brought me my chocolates?
So, okay, wait, with chocolates you don't have teeth issues?
No.
Ever?
Never.
No wonder you keep on with it. So you have quite a sweet
It's how I eat it. I don't chew.
Do you have a sweet tooth?
I do, but my situation doesn't allow me as much.
I've
with
never
my
had
teeth. I have quite weak teeth, so I can't really
You have baby teeth.
So, tukumbushane kwamba at the end of the day, what would make me be all giggly and smiley and childhood-like inside in terms of Christmas present is different from yours and different from yours.
Absolutely.
But it doesn't make anybody less than.
True.
I'm going to be stuck here on Christmas.
Which is good.
With all of y'all.
We will be.
We'll be here on Christmas for you.
Again, this is where my adult wish is coming. Like,
but I would rather be on a trip. So see, I wish I'd be on a trip, but I know that I'll be here.
Something else will have to give for you to have that trip.
Okay, let's move on to our final meme. This picture is just killing me before I even get to the words. When a man is eating a delicious meal prepared by his woman, and she suddenly says, please, I need a favor from you. Okay, I'll tell you something, huh? We women have this thing. There are certain times when women feel the most comfortable asking their men for favors.
Yes.
But when after they've fed them or they're eating, and the other one, which is too
a way to a man's
PG
heart is
about.
through his stomach, guys. Cook a nice meal and ask for that favor. I'm sure you get it 80% guaranteed.
Oh, you get that look. You get that look.
With most of the guys around here, they're definitely, especially with how things are right now, they'll give you this look.
If you have a guy out there and you're asking him for a favor and he gives you that look, girl, think twice.
No, but then
it depends.
This might be like the 50th favor that the girl has asked for in 2 days.
A girl can never ask for too many favors.
I'm with Nancy on that.
I like that.
Yeah, a girl can never ask too much. No, it can never happen. If you're a man enough, deal with all the...
But then why would you ask your man for a favor? You just tell him I need this or I want this.
I hear you.
So it's not like
it's a right.
It's a
no, you stay.
Dear viewers, please don't listen to this too on that. You end up with no men.
No, there's a way. I'm just gonna finish one thought. My producer is killing me in the background right now, but I'm gonna finish with one thought.
Okay.
The beginning of a relationship is different from once a relationship is already established.
Just be kind in what you're asking. Make nice meals like this and try to get your favors done.
Aya, unaweza ukamsikiliza Neema, ukanisikiliza mimi, au ukamsikiliza Nancy, au ukatosa wote ukaamua fanya ya kwako. Jamani, tumefikia mwisho wa CapChat. Tunaomba utujoin tena, lakini kama umemiss hiki kipindi, usijali, kuna YouTube page yetu Capitaltvtz. Unaweza kuangalia kipindi hiki na vingine vyote vilivyopita, na pia siku nyingine ukiwa haupo karibu na TV yako, unaweza ukatuangalia live kwenye vipindi vyetu popote ulipo kwenye simu yako. Until next time, I'm Vanessa Victor. I'm with Neema Alois and Nancy Masengo. Do join us next time right here on Capital TV.